Hey, what up, y'all? This your boy, Mr. Smash Every Blazing Record, and you are now tuned in to the Sit Down Show, available only on YouTube and UTV. Let's get into it. What's up, y'all? This your boy, Mr. Smash Every Blazing Record, and I want to welcome y'all to Season 2, Episode 11, I believe, of the Sit Down Show. On today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest. He is not in the building, but he is live with us over the phone, ladies and gentlemen. This episode is not live. Today is March 22nd, 2020. And this episode will probably air on YouTube maybe tomorrow or the following day or so. I was actually planning on trying to drop an episode every Tuesday because I believe that's when the last episode aired. So maybe it'll run Tuesday, maybe Monday or so. But you guys will get this episode in a day or so. So make sure you click the subscribe button on our YouTube page, PMC ENT Network. Hit the bell for notifications. That way you guys don't miss anything. But again, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we do have a special guest. I'm going to go ahead and load up some stuff real quick, and then we'll bring him on, and I'll allow him to introduce himself and give you guys the rundown. So let's bring this up here, and then we're gonna bring this up here. All right, man, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
All right, what's up? What it up? What's up? It's the boy Big Bad Boonstaxxz, you know what I'm saying? SmokeOne gang representative out of Texas.
For those of you who may not know, I actually have worked with Boonstaxxz before. He is a performer. He's one of the performers from the indie show, I believe the indie show 8. You guys can check that footage out. It's still available on YouTube and on UTV. But Boonstaxxz, the reason I hit you up, man, is because I wanted to chop it up with you for a little bit and just see how things are going with you due to what's going on right now in this coronavirus. So how is this coronavirus affecting you and what you got going on?
It's not really affecting me too much, because I got to get up and I got to work every day. So, but it's just, what mainly, really got me worried is about how people react to this. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, I feel you. And it's not like, is it affecting any shows? Have you guys had any shows booked that have gotten canceled, or is it affecting like studio time, you not being able to get to the studio or any of that type of stuff?
No, it really has no effect on that. Like, we haven't really just been doing that many shows, everybody just focusing on the music and everything like that. Got to work on some new material.
Okay, I hear you. And so what's been up with you, man? What's been up with you since the last time we seen you at the Indie Show 8? I mean, I see you had a Cypher video that aired on YouTube.
Yeah.
That was hot. What's been going on with you?
Yeah, appreciate it. It's mainly, just going back to, back to working and getting back to the music. I got to stay focused. I'm constantly in there working and doing some stuff. I got some good music coming out. I recently dropped a couple of joints and everything after the Cypher video. I got a song called Vent that's on SoundCloud. Be sure to check that out because, man, that's fire right there. I'm just working in with music with the gang group, SmokeOne gang.
Already. And exactly how many members is in your gang, man? Because I know when y'all came up to the indie show, I thought I counted about like 13 of y'all, maybe even including your mom. So about how many of it is y'all?
It's really like, as actual performers, we got, I said, about 10.
You say you're working on some new music. Are you working on like a new album or just a mixtape or just singles, or what you got going on?
Basically, I just got a lot of singles, but I feel like I should throw these all on the mixtape, but we'll just see what's up, until then I just constantly just keep working.
I feel you, man. And I appreciate you calling. I mean, this is the first time we've had you as a guest on the show. Normally, I would have you as a video guest, but like I said, I'm kind of running short on internet. I actually have to pay my bill tomorrow and stuff like that. So, if you want to ever be another, a guest on the show again, where we could actually have you on video and stuff like that, you're more than welcome to call in and we can make that happen. But
I bet.
also, before we let you go, let me. I'm trying to. Let me mute this real quick. Okay, so before we let you go, I have been putting together some shows out here. I stay out here in Portales and stuff like that. I've been putting together some shows. We did some called the hashtag Get What You Can tour, and I'm actually looking to put together a few more of those shows. And I was just wondering if, after all this coronavirus nonsense is through with, if you and your gang would potentially be interested in coming back down here and putting on another show for us.
It was something we'd have to look up and see what we could get into, because it would be, it'd be nice to, come out there and rock with the gang, like that, because we always down to turn up. So.
All right, and can you provide like any social media links and stuff like that where the people can find you, your music, stuff like that?
Mainly, I'm on SoundCloud, SmokeOne Records. And we got SmokeOne Records on YouTube.
Okay, y'all be sure to check them out. SmokeOne Records on YouTube and SoundCloud. Y'all be sure to check them out. We'll provide links in the description of this video. I appreciate you, homeboy, for calling in. And we're actually this kind of ran a little short. I kind of just really wanted to chop it up with you to see, how this coronavirus was affecting you and stuff like that. And being that this ran a little short, I may actually have another person call in, and we'll add that onto this interview as well. So I appreciate you calling, man. Anything else you want to say to the people before I let you go?
Whole lot of gang shit. SmokeOne gang till I die.
Already, y'all be on the lookout for some new music from the homie Boonstaxxz, Big Bad Boonstaxxz, SmokeOne Records on SoundCloud and YouTube. Thanks for calling, and we'll holler at you a little bit later.
All right. O&E.
All right, we're back, everybody. That was the homie Big Bad Boonstaxxz out of Texas, and today is actually a new day. Today is March 24th, 2020, and over the past day or so, I have been trying to find another guest to come in and talk a little bit about what's going on in this current situation for them, but I was unable to find someone to fill that role. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys an update of my own, because there's actually some things that has just taken place here in my city. So as of yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, today is March 24th, 2020, and yesterday the governor of New Mexico actually made an announcement that she's placing the state of New Mexico under I believe an 18-day shutdown or lock-in, whatever you want to call it. So basically, the only way that you are able to leave your house is if you need to go to the grocery store for essential items, not just to go, grocery shopping for whatever, but you need to go for like essential stuff, gas, food, work if your job isn't already shut down, stuff like that, just essential needs. But they basically don't want anybody leaving their house for 18 days. They say that if you are caught in a group of more than 5 people, you could be cited. You could be issued a citation from the police, and potentially some other criminal fines and charges and stuff. So that's taking place right now. Now, currently for me, I'm not really stuck in my house like some people may be, because I actually work in a grocery store. So being that my job didn't shut down, I'm still required to go to work. So I'm not like some people who are actually stuck in their house 24 hours a day. The only time they can really leave is if they need to go grab some food or whatever it is. But so I guess that's kind of a good thing for me because honestly, I'm the type of person where I can't really be like stuck in one spot all day. I mean, otherwise I'd have to be bringing you guys a lot more content, uh, and that's what I actually plan to do. Even though I'm not really quarantined like that, I still plan to up my content on YouTube. But like I said, I'm still working, so I'm not really like quarantine like some of you other guys may be. But if you guys are if you guys are under this quarantine, um, please let us know. Drop that in the comments. Let us know what's going on in your guys' city. And I also wanted to just talk about some of the crazy things that I've seen since all of this has started taking place. Now, of course, everybody's probably already seen the fact that all the grocery stores are like sold out of bread and milk and eggs and toilet paper and all that type of stuff. Now I've seen that because, like I said, I do work at a grocery store, so I see that every day. Like our store, we're always sold out of like toilet paper, um, pretty much everything. Usually, once we get it, there's people already like ripping at the boxes and stuff like that, trying to get their hands on it before we can even stack it on the shelves. So that's pretty much like the craziest thing that I've seen personally. Now I've seen some other YouTube videos and Facebook videos where there have been people actually fighting, um, people actually fighting over products like toilet paper and different things like that. But luckily people around here are pretty civilized, so we don't have people going that crazy. Even though people are going crazy for all of this stuff, people aren't really going that crazy to where they're like fighting each other and all that stuff. Now, however, I went to like Walmart and stuff like that. Now those guys, they're pretty much sold out of like all meats and different things like that. um, it's been pretty crazy, man, with this coronavirus going on. And like I said, if you guys have seen some crazy things like that, drop it in the comments. Let us know what's the one of the craziest things that you've seen since this whole pandemic, epidemic, whatever you want to call it, since this has all started. And let us also know, if you guys are on quarantine. Let us know what it's like for you guys. What's some of the things that are keeping you entertained? What's some of the things that are maybe you plan to try to get accomplished while you have the time, or you know maybe you want to start like a new YouTube show or something like that and you want people to know about it. Anything like that, you guys post it in the comments and let us know what you guys have going on during this 2020 quarantine season. And also, I want to ask you guys, what do you think about this proposal for us to be getting some sort of stimulus checks? I was reading a story about it today, and it was actually saying about how they're they haven't made anything official, but um, they're looking to make it like a almost like a cryptocurrency. It'll be an electronic e-wallet dollar system or something. I'm not really. I don't know exactly what the name of what the term was that they called it, but it's basically like a online currency. So that's what I read. I don't really want to go all the way into detail because I don't remember exactly what the terms were that they used and stuff like that. But basically, that's what was proposed. Now, nothing is actually in effect. Nothing has passed or anything like that. So, for those people anxious to get these stimulus checks, let me just let y'all know one thing: don't quit your day job. Do not quit your day job because with the way things are looking, things may not turn out as planned. I mean, of course, the government does need to, provide some assistance for those people who are out of work and stuff like that. But I wouldn't, I wouldn't, I wouldn't put everything on it. I wouldn't give everything up to wait on something that may not even get put into effect. So now I don't normally talk politics and stuff like that, but this is the season, if you will, of the coronavirus, and pretty much everything you see on the internet nowadays is, either a parody, a skit, or something like that related to the coronavirus, or you see, news highlights and stuff like that about the coronavirus and about the new amount of cases that are forming and stuff like that. Now, the governor yesterday, she did say that there was, I believe, 83 to 88 cases confirmed in New Mexico within like 11 different counties. But I live in Roosevelt County, and there are no confirmed cases here. There are no confirmed cases in Curry County. I don't know exactly how big New Mexico is, but there's only about 11 counties out of probably 30 or 40, maybe even more, that have been confirmed with the virus. So what I would like to tell people is just do not panic. I think everything's going to be fine. We need to, just stick together, stop hoarding all the supplies. You're making it hard not only for other people to be able to get their supplies that they need, but you're also making it harder for the actual manufacturers of the products to be able to get their products out and to these different stores and stuff like that. So y'all just calm down. Everything's gonna be fine. Let's stick together. Let's work together. They say they want us to social distance and stuff like that. I don't know how you guys feel. Maybe you guys are scared and stuff like that. I'm not really too afraid, especially because of the fact that I do work at a grocery store and I come into contact with pretty much everybody in the city. Like yesterday, before I got ready to leave, there was probably 500-600 people that came through, and one of those 500-700 people, or however many people came through there, they could have had that virus, and I could have been exposed to it because I work in a grocery store and I have to handle their items. I have to walk them out to their cars and touch the same basket that they had and things like that. So I could be exposed to the virus at any time, and I haven't been, to my knowledge, and so I'm not really worried about it. I feel like if I were to have caught it, I probably would have caught it a while back, because there was actually a period in time where I was like really sick. I was having a hard time like breathing and a lot of phlegm and spitting and stuff like that. But I'm fine. As you guys can see, I'm here today. So I just want to give thanks to God and just let you guys know to pray and that everything's gonna be okay. So y'all don't stress out. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to go ahead and do it for this episode of the Sit Down Show. I want to thank the homie Big Bad Boonstaxxz for calling in a few days ago. And I want to remind you guys to tune in for more episodes of the Sit Down Show. You guys can watch only on YouTube and UTV. Now, this episode right here, I'm going to go ahead and upload today. Like I said, today is 3/24/20. I'm going to go ahead and upload this episode today, and it will actually premiere. Right now, it is 5:31. So, depending on how long it takes me to upload this episode, it may run probably at about 8 o'clock is what I'm thinking. I'll probably set it for like 8 o'clock tonight. So, you guys, tune in. And that's going to do it for me. It's your boy, Mr. Smash. And I am signing out for another episode of The Sit Down Show.